Jarrod Bleijie is, of course, the Deputy Leader of the LNP. In a couple of days' time, he may well be the Deputy Premier of the great state of Queensland. He joins us now from beautiful Bundaberg. You heard the breaking news in and around that poll, so forgive me, we don't have as much time as I expected tonight to talk. But what is your feeling going into the night? Do you have an expectation of a clear majority, or, given the abortion lie and other issues, we might be talking about a much closer result than anyone was thinking?
Well, hi, Paul, and welcome from Bundaberg. Great to be in regional Queensland. Look, we always knew it was going to be tough, and we don't have the union movement. We knew the Labor Party was so desperate. They were going to have the fear, the scaremongering, and we've seen that in the campaigns. They have spent millions of dollars lying to Queenslanders. But the real reality is this, and I've just been from far north Queensland the last 2 days, far north Queensland, North Queensland, Central Queensland, in Bundaberg now, heading south. And there's a real sense in the community for a fresh start. People do, I think, want to change the government. You imagine if we wake up Sunday morning and Stephen Miles is re-elected as the Premier, and you're going to have $2 billion on school lunches, Steve-O the Sparky, Steve-O the service owner, Dr. Giggles running GP clinics, and then Dr. Giggles, Stephen Miles being the tuck shop convener. Like, it's scary but believable, and it's always going to be a tough election. We've said that from the outset. And that's why we just need to encourage people, no matter where they are in Queensland, to get out, vote one LNP for change, for a fresh start.
All right, in terms of issues, number one issue according to this poll, 51% cost of living, 20% crime, 10% health and hospitals. Does that make the case for change? Or if the numbers are like that about cost of living, the bloke with the sort of T-shirt cannon of cash, is that going to throw a wrench into what we all thought was to be a referendum on the performance of the government?
Well, certainly in regional Queensland, at the polling booths I've been to in the recent few days, and looking forward to Bundaberg tomorrow, certainly crime and cost of living are still the two biggest issues people are coming in and talking to our candidates about. Now, it doesn't surprise me, cost of living and crime they have been the two biggest issues during this election campaign. But the real question is, do people think they're going to get cost of living relief by Stephen Miles making sandwiches in tuck shops at every primary school in Queensland? It's over $2 billion, and ultimately Queenslanders will pay, and they're going to pay by bigger Labor taxes. The only way the Labor Party, if they get re-elected, can pay for all these billions of dollars of promises of owning service stations, retail energy outlets, and Sanger's tuck shops in primary schools is bigger Labor taxes. And Labor Party aren't telling Queenslanders that's how they're going to fund these after the election if they get re-elected. So unfortunately, Queenslanders need to know that if they re-elect the Labor government, they're going to see bigger Labor taxes because of all these promises that Stephen Miles has made. And it's like Oprah Winfrey show. Everyone gets a car. You get a car, you get a car. Everybody knows there's no such thing as a free lunch under the Labor Party. And I just hope they see that and vote for change, vote for a fresh start on Saturday.
I'm confident. You've got to think about the entire 4 years, not the past 4 weeks, not the tricks, not the rest of it when it comes to hospitals, crime, all the rest of it. All the best for the weekend. I'll see you as part of things on Saturday night, and we'll talk again next week. Thank you, Jarrod.